Okay, so I've been waiting a very long time to do this. Well, I shouldn't say waiting, considering I could have done it pretty much any time within the last 2 years. But this is going to be my review of the Mirai Sentai Timeranger Double Vector and Assault Mobile set, I think it's called. I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's called that. Okay. So I actually got these 2 years ago with that big haul. If you guys can remember the DX Fire Dragon I got from Rescue Fire, that is actually from the same haul. So, and that has been like a few years. So I actually have kept these both in the box, and they have actually been in a safe place for the last 2 years. When I was living in the apartment, they were in the storage area, which was basically a sealed, completely unlit area, and except for like a little tiny pool light that is on the ceiling. And then here they've been in a storage closet that I have until yesterday. Okay, so let's get started. On the front of the box we have the 5 Timeranger. Each one has a different tip, as you can see. I'll get into those in a bit. Front of the box just has the Timeranger logo and says Timeranger, but it's, yeah, there we go. Same as the bottom, as well as the Super Sentai logo. Side has got the Double Vector and the Timeranger team. It's the same as this side. You gotta remember this is a 2000 box. It is the original box, I know that. Actually, I cannot believe I actually got this. Oh, there's a little stain right here. Okay. So I actually have taken these out of the box before, so they're not exactly mint, but yeah. So first we'll start with this, which is a tiny Timeranger badge. It's got all the Timeranger symbols on there. This, you know, the triangle shape. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a clock, but I don't know. Okay. And I'll just pop off the tips before we get to the actual thing. Okay. So here we got the pink tip, which is, I believe, supposed to be a heart. It's the only other tip I put on there, by the way. The yellow tip, which, look at it, kind of looks neat. Almost like something that should have been in Star Trek. The blue tip. And the green tip, which kind of looks almost Borg now that I look at it. I have not taken the blue, green, and yellow tips out, I'm pretty sure, as far as I can remember. Okay. Now, really, you can mount? Damn it. I forgot how much of a pain in the ass this packaging is. There's the red tip in case people want to see it. This came off the printing thing. Okay. So now for the swords. Okay. So, I'll start with the short one. There is a little hole in the front here, so we can put the tips in. Like that. This does not make any sounds whatsoever. It is just a little tiny short sword. But you can change the tips. Like so. Or so. Or I should go a little bit slower like this. Actually, that's quite neat. And yeah, maybe I'll put the yellow and blue ones on there and just show them off slowly. There we are. Or yellow and pink, sorry. So, I don't know if you can see that, but tips have like an internal embedded arrow thing right here, you can see. And the internal blade has got like silver speckles. Quite awesome. I believe I did most of the decals myself, so I can't remember which ones. This silver piece right here is really, really nice. I like it. It's also got like the little Time Ranger thing here, the symbol. And then we will show this a little bit more later on when I double it up. Okay, this is the main thing. It is like the component that makes all the sounds, also with the lights. Same type of blade there, like with the silver things. I believe these have like different names. Like there's the spark vector, which is I think one of them, and then I'm sorry, I can't remember the other one's name or which ones they are. So again, it has a much larger Time Ranger symbol here. There's like the main light, and of course Time Ranger on the side there. Okay, the power switch is right here. Click it, and okay, like that. And of course, there's no sound. I thought that was a sound. Pull the trigger. And it's basically just a standard sound with it's on like level 1. The speaker is back here, if you can't see it. Very, very old school. Not like hidden in everything like everything else is, but it's good because it actually means that it's much more clearer. You slide this up, and that would be level 1. Changes the sound and the light pattern too. Level 2. Same sound as level 1. Level 3. This thing is stiff, I realized that last night. So level 3 and level 4 are the same. Level 5. Level 6. Again, 5 and 6 are the same, and then finally full power. Which is essentially like all sounds together. And unlike the other ones, it causes the lights to repeat as well as that sound. Not when you actually pull the trigger, but when you're waiting to pull the trigger. You can combine the two like this. There are two buttons here that you press to, you can see that. Yeah, like that. Like this. Which is the actual double vector. Sorry, I know I have like a really bad angle at this. Again, this part does nothing. It's just for like effect. But yeah, same basic thing. You can move these. However, it is freaking hard. Yeah, like that. Basically, you can move it into like 3 positions. So like that, almost like a boomerang. Yeah. Okay. So that is pretty much it for the double vector. I believe this same exact unit was available in North America for Time Force. I don't even think there were any alterations or anything, well, except for maybe the Time Ranger symbol. But what I'm going to do next is actually the main reason why I bought that, and that is this, which is the Time Ranger Assault Mobile set. This was not available in North America, I believe. In fact, I'm almost positive. What these basically are is like, well, they're weird. They're cool. So you get a they all come in like a Time Ranger kit. They managed to get these from the ship right before it exploded, I believe. And they have like a whack of them, containing a whole bunch of things, like the Time Jet or some other things. More stuff, actually, if you count Time Force. Inside, you have a diagram of the assault vector, as well as like what the 5 things are. I can't show you the decal better, unfortunately. So, oh, it is called the Assault Mobile, because they're all called Assault Mobile 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so we will start with Assault Mobile 1, which is attached to all these different things. What these basically are vehicles, kind of. If I had like a Time Red Finger, I put him here, and you basically would ride it on the, like a bike. There's actually wheels on there. Rolls, which is weird. This is Assault Mobile 1. Just move this out of the way. Okay, Assault Mobile 2 is this one. This one is for blue. And again, got wheels. I don't know if I actually showed the butt of this one. You should know I basically jumped into this one really unprepared. I do think I'm going to be doing this one again when I get my new equipment, just so I can have like better quality ones. Okay. And here's Assault Mobile 3 for green, which is very, very cool. It's like a speeder type bike. This one does not have wheels. Assault Mobile 4 is this one, or yellow. Again, no wheels. Okay, and last but not least, Assault Mobile 5 for pink. No wheels, but it looks like a really cool jet board. Okay. Now this is something you get with it. Basically has no actual use for the show. However, it does have function for the actual toy. Okay. So first thing, you take these two. This one here. And attach this one. Like this, I believe. Take the top. Attach it. So you got like this, I think. So I'm just gonna look at the box just to confirm. Yeah. Take this part, attach it here, like so. this piece, you slide off close. You slide on like this on the top, and then this piece you attach to these pegs right here on the top, and then, assuming I can, there we go. Essentially, you can combine them all to make a non-functioning blaster. Okay, again, basically this has like almost, I don't know. Okay, the real reason why I bought these two is because you can make the assault vector, or the electro booster, I believe it was called in the States. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta just take this piece, set it aside. Then we take this, the main sword, catch this here, like so. Catch this to the butt, like so. Close that. Touch on top. Take this, attach here, and then take this piece. And attach like this. And then prefer level 6 for this because it sounds more like a gun. You have the electro booster. I will move the camera up so you can see better. The electro booster or assault mobile. No. Assault vector. Yeah. Assault vector. It's a pretty nice toy, actually. Like, it's unbelievably big. I can't remember how much it cost me. I actually got this from CS Toys during one of their Christmas sales where they had like a bunch of old stuff. They even had oh, what do we call it? The slinger weapon from Zyuranger, as well as like a ranger stick, which could combine. Unfortunately, before I could buy those, somebody else bought one. I don't know if like how common these things are anymore. This is in my collection like one of the rarest, I think. It is also like one of my prized possessions, but I have been waiting or wanting to do this for a very long time. But I kept, oh, sorry, it's not done yet. There. So if you can come across this, I'd say do it. But only if you can actually find the two together, because apart, they're not really worth it. Together, they're just awesome. If you can find the Assault Mobile though, set, I'd say jump on it though, because those things were not available for Time Force. Were not available for here in North America. Only in Japan, so it's like that in itself is like makes it worth it. As far as a rating goes, I'd give it like probably a 5, just for the freaking look of it, because this thing looks amazing, like unbelievably amazing. I think the only thing that would make this thing more worthwhile is if I had all 5 Timeranger figures, or even Time Force figures, because I think they would have been the same anyway, to actually ride these things. But I don't. But as a gun, they're pretty friggin' worth it, I think. Okay, that being said, Um, I am going to be working back home this weekend, so I will not be doing any more videos this week. Um, Next week, I would like to do some, but it all depends on certain things. Like, for example, I have not been feeling well these last few days. I just came down with some, I don't know, some sort of flu, so it kind of varies by hour, really. Um, I'd also would like to again congratulate my cousin for having her little boy safely. Um, so maybe what I actually should do is I should dedicate this to him. So, Van, this is for you. Even though you're only a few days old, hopefully you can watch it and appreciate it. Okay, so that being said, this is Gary Model signing off, and we'll see you soon. Bye.